Surfers Not Street Children is an organisation that empowers children living on the streets or children living at risk of what we call street connectedness, so at risk of the elements of street life around the places that they live.
This is a global organisation with operations in South Africa and Mozambique that works with kids at risk.
It's a program that fuses surfing with mentorship and care and leads the children through a transformative process or a diversion process and mentors them through the life choices as youngsters.
And we use surfing as the hook to keep them in the program, and they get addicted to surfing, and then, you know, if you put a kid in the water for the whole day, they don't want to go to the streets afterwards. They want to go straight home, sleep, and then do the same thing the next day. So that's pretty much the idea of it.
Life for the girls in the Surfers Not Street Children is really hard because some of them come from shelters and some of them, they live in the streets. So it's really hard for them to find a sense of light in their lives. So I think surfing does that for them.
With the kids, you know, they have their issues that they live with in the streets, and they have their tough lives that they have to live. But I think in the water, they don't worry about it at all.
It's just incredible to see how kids have come out of such intense background scenarios and have done extraordinary and even ordinary things which are extraordinary given their backgrounds. It's crazy to me to think how lives can be transformed.
Tom explained to me that one of the logistical problems they have is being able to get enough boards.
Every surfer will know that surfboards have a shelf life, and so that makes it really difficult for us. I mean, our program is not like a once-a-month program. This is every single day.
Boards always break, and boards are not of the right size for everyone, and there's a lot of kids in the program, and so we have to share a lot of the boards.
I had this old board in my shed which I just loved for years, and it was a really, really good board, but I just wasn't really riding it anymore. So I thought, rather than it sort of sit in my shed to die, I knew that my friend Brad was involved with Surfers Not Street Children, and I got in touch with him thinking, you know, would it be useful? Is it something that they might need?
I said, of course, yeah. Bring it round. Have you got any more?
Yeah, I think I have got more, so back to the shed.
I thought, you know, I could do the same. I'll look in my shed, and before we knew it, we had 6 boards on the lawn.
And we thought, well, we can't be the only ones with boards lying around that just don't get surfed anymore.
So I put a picture on Facebook of our boards and asked the question, has anyone else got any boards for us? And the response was incredible. Before we knew it, we had dozens of boards coming in from every corner of the UK, from surf schools, from surf shops, pro surfers, friends, family, even total strangers. It was exciting. We couldn't believe the response.
It was great just to sort of see what we'd started really just from that one board in the shed.
Boards were coming in at such a rate that we knew we couldn't cope with picking up all these boards on our own. So at this point, we arranged for all FCS stockists to become drop-off points, which meant that no matter where you were in the country, you were in driving distance of a place to leave your boards, leashes, fins and accessories for the charity. So within 3 months we had almost reached 100 boards, and now we're over 200 boards.
So a board donation of this magnitude is huge for us because it basically ties down the next couple of years and takes what could have been, you know, a major problem for us in terms of having equipment. It really deals with that. So we are extremely grateful to everyone in the UK who's rallied round and made this board drive possible.
So it's a little thing we could do to support this amazing work that this charity does, you know, changing lives on a daily basis.
So this little board here, this is the one that's going to be sent over to South Africa and be given to one of the kids from the Surfers Not Street Children charity. It's been all over the place with me. It went to Iceland, so I've got good memories of surfing it there. It's quite a little board, this one, so I think it'd be good for one of the kids, one of the younger kids maybe.
Like almost your size.
Well, I'm 11 stone, so anyone that's maybe 10 would be perfect.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
excited to see it go to someone else, and hopefully, yeah, they can have a lot of fun on it, and hopefully it changed someone's life over there.
Yeah, these are amazing. I mean, this is just a small number of the many that have been raised through this board drive. But yeah, there's so many incredible boards. I mean, we got such a range of surfers in both South Africa and Mozambique. So, you know, boards of all shapes and sizes. I mean, that's definitely music to our ears. So we're going to go and meet Ben Skinner. He's a legend here, and he's donated some boards, so it'd be really good to see his factory.
Sweet, that's great.
So yeah, having the opportunity to work with surfers, not street children, was a no-brainer for me. I mean, you know, the fact that a surfboard goes through, you know, years and years of love from somebody and gives that love back to them, and I feel like then that board being given to somebody that might not have the chance to have a surfboard at all and actually learn to surf and get the love and happiness that we got from that board is a real special thing.
So it was amazing. We got such a good response from the board collection. We've literally got hundreds of boards, and then suddenly reality hit and we were thinking, okay, how do we get these boards to South Africa and Mozambique? Hundreds of boards. And we were super grateful when down the line stepped in and said this is something they can take care of.
That's when we looked into distribution, and that's when we decided that we're going to support this charity fully and get these boards out there on a big container ship. Yeah, it's amazing to know that a board can change someone's life, but also a board can be repurposed, you know, it can be given a second life, and all that together is something that we couldn't really miss out on. So.
Okay, I think we are done. We're fully loaded. We've got nearly 200 boards. We've got kit. We've got amazing donations from surfers all over the UK.
Surfers Not Street Children in Durban. Here we come.
The boards that are donated to the kids are going to make them happy and give them a sense of purpose in their lives.
The kids in the program have inspired me. I mean, I've learned so much from them. I'm really fortunate to work with an incredible team of local South Africans who are really dedicated to the lives of the kids. But we've had kids from the program go on to be lifeguards, to work in surf shops, to be surf coaches, coffee baristas, restaurateurs, and just to see a kid that you knew was maybe, you know, standing at the traffic lights, begging, high on glue at sort of 8, 9 years old, to know that they're now self-supportive and independent and have had a chance to work through the traumas and maybe the addictions in their life is pretty special to see.